Well, Super Bowl, of course, is all about the food, football, and commercials, but you do need to party safely. We're talking to Trooper James O'Callahan on the message from State Police not to drink and drive, and also there are going to be checkpoints once again.
Yes, we're doing roving DWI checkpoints. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit cold, so we're going to put cars out there to look for people that are driving intoxicated. There shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Again, it's for your safety. It's for you and your family. The last thing we want is a family member getting killed or hurt in a collision that could have been completely and totally avoidable.
Yeah, and this is going to be happening statewide.
Correct. This is a statewide, working with local law enforcement agencies, not just here in Western New York, but obviously throughout the state. And you know what? The food is important. The commercials are important. And, you know, if you're going to partake in either alcohol or cannabis, go ahead, you know what I mean? Just don't get behind the wheel. That's all we're asking. Just, you know, separate that from driving, come up with another solution, but enjoy the Super Bowl. It'd be way more fun if the Bills were in it, so don't drink your depression away. But again, what we want to make sure and reinstate to people, we're trying to make the road safe. That's all we're doing. And if you do your part and come up with a solution, you know, we'll do ours and keep our end of the deal.
And we've heard it before, but it's worth repeating, of course, to have a plan for Super Bowl Sunday. If you are, like you said, drinking or using cannabis, you know, make sure that you have a designated driver. Maybe you have an Uber or Lyft that's set up for you.
Real simple. There's a lot of things that we put in place that are available to you. Obviously, with the cold, maybe not walking to and from, but there's a lot of options. Come up with a solution. If you have to carpool somewhere with a DD, then do that. I mean, just don't get behind the wheel. That's all we ask. Go enjoy the Super Bowl.
Right.
Just don't get behind the wheel.
Right, because the day starts off fun. But if something goes horribly wrong, then your life could change literally forever.
Yes, and it's very expensive. Not only that, but you have to live with whatever happens, whatever you do, you will be living with, and it could trickle into your family life and everything like that. It can cause major problems in your life.
And this message is being sent out as New York has changed the point system. The DMV has changed the point system in terms of traffic violations and infractions, right?
Yeah, so there's been an increase in certain things that we see. And the reason why we do that and working with safety is because we see the statistics. We have a 20% increase in DWI drug arrests in New York State Police just from 23 to 25 and a 17% increase in alcohol-related DWI arrests. So with that, what do you do? Now if you get arrested after February 16th, you're looking at, it used to be 0 points, believe it or not, for a DWI. It was just a lot of court fees and time. But now it's an 11 points. You lose your license immediately. Effective right on that DWI arrest. So you see that. One of the things that will affect us in this area, bridge strikes. We see a lot of these commercial vehicles hitting, you know, bridges. That actually was not a ticket, and now it's an 8-point ticket. So now we have a little leeway with that. Points went up just by 1 point on a speed, so now effectively 10 miles an hour over the posted limit. It used to be 3 points, now it's 4. Passing a school bus, ideal, right? Keeping your kids and my kids safe, your community safe. That is all the way up to an 8-point ticket now. So you lose your license at 11 points. So let that sink in. I mean, it's a harsh penalty, but it's in lieu of safety. I mean, no one should be passing a school bus. So I think that's relatively a good system set in place.
Right, and you're a father, I'm a father as well, so driving really is a privilege, right? I mean, we want to protect everyone who's out there on the roads.
And that's what and the reason why these point systems were increased is because we see an exponential increase in tickets issued and problems in those areas. That is why. It's not just, well, let's just increase everything. We're looking at statistics. We're working with DMV. I'm talking locally to Mickey Kearns, and we're looking at these things. And yes, everything's gone up. So these point systems that have gone up in these criteria, and there's a couple more, we're looking at because we see such a stark increase in all of these issues, and a lot of it is just public safety. I mean, the top 3, reasons why collisions happen here in Western New York and throughout the state is going too quickly, right? Speeding, distracted driving, and alcohol related. Those are the top 3. All of those, by the way, you can control as an operator of a vehicle. So we have to also reduce the amount of collisions, so that also takes effect, or kind of is being looked at in that scenario.
All right, well, we are certainly hoping for a safe and happy Super Bowl weekend. All right?
Yes.
Trooper James O'Callahan, thanks for the time as always. We'll be back right after this on this snowy and cold Friday.